Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Dishonorable XP, and welcome to my 1/6 scale figure review of Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 2. Now this figure is made by Damn Toys, which I have talked about in the past. Sorry about the motorcycle going through. I do have like a lot of their military figures I've collected from my past year and a half of collecting. They make great quality military figures, and they also have some licenses such as the Assassin's Creed games. I do have Edward Kenway from my favorite Resident Evil Assassin's Creed game, Black Flag. That is a very nice piece, and I'd like to show you guys that in my collection video, which is coming up here soon. First of all, before we get started into this review, I wanted to say sorry about the lack of uploads this past month. I've been very busy with work, and I kind of have trouble finding motivation to do certain things, but I'm back on it now, and I just wanted to get that out of the way. So yeah, like I said before, this is made by Damn Toys. Like I said, they're very great at making their figures with the best quality of clothes, the bodies, and especially the head sculpts. The head sculpts from most of the figures that I have gotten, they are they're as good, if not better, than the promo pics when they show off what they're going to release next. I've been hearing very good things about this on Sideshow Freaks, which is a forum for figure collectors and people who are kind of nerdy about this kind of thing. I haven't seen too many actual video reviews of this on YouTube as of right now. I believe the last one that I saw, and probably one of the only ones, is from Justin's collection. He just did a review on this, and I wanted to do my own unboxing and review on it because I just got this in just today. So yeah, let's get into the unboxing. First of all, we're going to take a look at the box. It has the official license. Damn Toys did collaborate with Capcom on this this figure piece. I heard it took a long time to get this figure into fruition. I remember when this was basically announced back in like 2019, so it's been almost 2 years. But for example, just a little tiny, Capcom sticker right there. Official license right there. So basically the back of the box is like not for children under 3, keep small parts away, contact Knots Inc. I don't know about Knots. I don't know if they're another figure company, but apparently Damn Toys and them with Capcom made this with the licensing and such. But I gotta say, the box looks really well. You got the portrait of Leon Kennedy from the Remake game, and I completely loved that remake. I played a little bit of the original back on the PS3. It was a PS2 port, but I enjoyed it. But I was really glad they did a remake, and it was one of the best games of 2019, and I still play it now. It's so fun. But yeah, nothing much else to the box. I just gotta say, it is really well done. You get the portrait of the city of Raccoon City in the background with Leon, and then you got his name here in Resident Evil 2. So enough about the box. Let's get into the actual figure. I did take him out already, but also we cannot forget cast and crew, everyone who made this, or at least some of the people. Thank you to these people for actually getting this figure in, because I've always wanted a Resident Evil figure in my collection. But yeah, this guy comes with a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get into it right now. And here is Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm trying to get it a bit, better, but I don't really have any type of studio equipment. But I will show you a close-up of the head sculpt to make it look better. But for right now, this is kind of what we have to deal with. But first-hand impressions. I'm very impressed. This is one of my favorite figures I have in my collection, and I think I have about 35. Basically, um, with this figure, it comes with so much stuff besides the hands. There's like 4 hands in it, but it comes with so much for the value of any other figure or of a lot of figures that I've seen that go for like 250 or $200 to $300, $350. This I got on gianttoy.com, and I highly recommend them. They do free shipping from China to almost everywhere. But I got this guy for about 260. That was the cheapest price I have ever found him on any of the websites that I looked on when he was first announced. And they got it to me as fast as possible as soon as he released. I paid the invoice, and they shipped it out as fast as possible. But yeah, definitely recommend Giant Toy. They have one of the cheapest prices you could find, and they ship pretty fast once the product is released. But I'm just very impressed with this figure. Like the whole detailing of the clothing, the head sculpt, the accessories, just it looks multi-layered, and it's an official licensed figure, and it's amazing. And he even comes with a stand. This is the first time, or actually second time, since the Assassin's Creed figures come with stands, but this is like the only type of figure where Damn Toys will give one of their own figures a stand. The military figures that I have, they don't have stands, and that kind of POs me a bit. I'm just kind of mad about it because it's like I need to try and fits with the feet and the legs and hope they don't fall off my bookshelf. But I'm so glad that they included a really cool uh, stand that even says his name on it, Leon S. Kennedy. And they even come with a really cool background for him that features the actual, police department. And you got not Stamp Toys and Capcom there. But it's just amazing. So anyway, let's get into the actual figure. So, with taking him off the stand, I'll show you guys what he looks like. Let's just pull off this head real quick, just to give you guys a real close-up of it, and then we'll go into the whole detailing of the clothing and body and the hands. But this looks exactly like the player model, almost like 99%. They even got the little blemishes on the face that he did have in game, which my camera can't really pick up all that well due to the lighting, but this is as close as it could get. And the hair is very well detailed, and it's a hard plastic piece, so thankfully it's no flexible hair. I mean, it is a bit at the ends, but I wouldn't try, picking at it in case some of it breaks off. But I'm just so impressed with the head sculpt. It looks exactly like him from the game. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. Yes, I'm back to my rating scale. Don't judge me. I haven't done a rating scale since like 5 videos ago. But, who's counting? But yeah, head sculpt, 10 out of 10. Amazing. I kind of have him posed up in one of his shotguns right now because I thought it looked cool in his flashlight. But I'll take off the hands and I'll show you guys the whole body just without the hands. Note that flashlight can hook onto his utility belt. And there's a whole bunch of more accessories, but I want to get into the body first and the clothes just to get them out of the way. So first we'll start up with the boots. I'm kind of surprised that they did a full sculpted piece on these guys. Usually with Damn Toys they do their own, like they make the boots not plastic. I guess I don't know what to call them. The not leather, but they use fabric to actually make the shoes. But this time they didn't make the shoes with fabric. They actually sculpted them in plastic. But they're very well painted. They got some dust and kind of weathered look to them. If you could see it. Come on, camera focus. It's not fully black. You could see some grays and some whites, showing that these have been worn out. But even if it uh, even though it's a sculpted piece, it's very like it's so detailed that it could be like you couldn't really tell if it was a fabric piece or not. But you do have still a lot more articulation, not as much as you would if it was a fabric, but it's still enough to where you could get the figure in pretty nice pose. The usual, these are like some blue utility pants, nothing too, extravagant to talk about, but they are very well stitched. There's no, in all the clothes, there are no stitches coming out. That's what I love, when stitches don't pop out, and damn toys know how to stitch their clothes when they make their figures. Um, about 99% of the time, maybe 98.5, there's never any type of stitches poking out, so you don't have to worry about that. It might be different for yours if you end up getting it. I don't know. It's different for everyone's, but Damn Toys, they care about the quality of their products, and I could vouch for that since I have about 10 of their figures, including this one. Um, but yeah, it's a standard blue utility pants. The shirt, I believe it's just a blue police shirt, but they actually do have this long sleeve gray sweater underneath, which you can see in there, but I kind of have to like pull it back. But it is a full piece. These are two separate like pieces of clothing. They're not stitched together. They do have the Raccoon City Police Department patches on both, and they even have the date. I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. But he does have it on both of his arms. I believe that these are an adhesive piece that wasn't stitched on, so they might come off in a long like in a while, because they're adhesive pieces like patches and such, or velcro for their helmets that they use for their military figures. They last a long time, so these should probably stay on for a really long time. If they do fall off, I recommend super glue, or just putting on another piece of adhesive. Um, but yeah, standard clothing, it's a standard police uniform, utility uniform, nothing too much to it, just like in the game. Um, yeah, so let's get into the actual equipment that he comes with. He does come with these knee pads, which these do come on him when you get the figure. You don't have to attach anything. The only thing that you do have to attach is the utility belt and the holster. But these are really nice. These are like a standard, Damn Toys knee pads. I've seen these on some of their Spetsnaz figures that they've done in the past. I do have one of them that has the same type of knee pads, but they are really really detailed. They're fastened really nicely, and you don't have to worry about them ever coming off unless you like really tug on them. I don't see why you would. But other than that, he does come with a utility belt, which is Velcro fastened over here. There's no like a belt buckle. It is Velcro fastened. You will have to attach the cuffs inside the cuff case, and then this is a slip-on piece. This isn't something that you just like slide into with a I guess latch in the back. You could just lift it out or push it back in. This one is kind of loose, so be careful, because this one might fall out and then you'd have to put it back on. It's not that difficult to put back on, but just be mindful of that when you do get the figure, if you are interested in this one. These two patches or pouches are already attached to the belt, so you don't have to worry about that. The holster is not attached to the belt. You will have to attach that in the assembly part of the figure, I guess. I don't know what this little metal hoop, what goes in there. I don't think anything. It's just there for detail, because I haven't, out of all the accessories, I haven't seen anything else that comes with it. You will have to, oh, you don't have to attach this piece, this piece right here. This is what holds the flashlight. It's a little hole place where you could place it. This is the combat knife, which you can pull out. He comes with two knives, but this is one of them. It's a very nice sculpted piece. There's no type of weathering, but it does have a greenish, like olive green handle and nice sharp metallic blade. But you do have to attach this knife holder to the back. It's held in the back of it. It's held with two spandex like loops that you loop through the belt. But and you will have to attach. Actually, I don't believe you have to attach this radio case, but you will have to put the radio inside. Um, and yeah, the only pieces that you will have to attach is the knife holster, and the actual holster for the gun. Um, I think that's about it. Uh, it's a very, I guess, very subtle, you know, police utility belt. There's not much to it except for the gun and the knife, but it gets the job done. He didn't really have that much stuff on his person in the game, but it's enough to like it's accurate. It's accurate to his in-game character model. So that's all I'm asking for is right there. Um, the next piece that he comes with is the RPT RB. I cannot speak today. RPD utility vest. This is already attached on when you get them in the case. Very nice piece. It's held by two Velcro straps that loop around the waist. And these pieces right here are actually removable with Velcro. I don't want to take them off, but this piece right here, this piece, and the front piece right here are Velcro attached. The only annoying thing about this figure is this radio, because once you put it in the pouch, you have to loop this up, and then the piece that hooks onto one of the fabric, notches on the shoulder piece, the vest. The plastic piece isn't. I guess it's not bendable. It's like a full sculpted piece. So you're gonna have to have some pliers to like lay something down so you could just put it in the loop that's on this shoulder piece. That was the most annoying part. It took me a couple minutes to do, but I'm glad I got it on, and it's never coming out after that. Um, oh yeah, and then he also comes with the arm the arm pads, which are also Velcro wrapped. I don't want to try to take them off, but you can take these off and make him have no pads. Maybe have him look like the battle damaged Leon towards the second half of the game. But all in all, this figure has impressed me with its accessories and all of its intricate details that are very faithful to the in-game model. Yeah, I know he's got no hands. They probably got bit off by zombies, but um, yeah, the figure itself with the head sculpt and the clothing and the accessories that you put on him, 10 out of 10. It's video game accurate. Everything has so much detail in it. The weathering is there, especially on the boots and the knee pads. You can't really see it all that well because of the lighting. And I know I don't have studio lights, but that's the best thing is when a studio, or not a studio, but when a company like Damn Toys actually puts the time and effort into recreating or creating a figure with in-game accurate accessories and clothing, and that's just amazing that they did that. I'm super impressed with them. So yeah, let's get No Hand Leon out of this shot, and let's look at the tremendous amount of accessories that he comes with. So yeah, let's go, guys. So we just got all the accessories out here on the table, and we're gonna check out each one of them show you the details and everything that the figure comes with, Leon here. So I'm kind of going into handheld mode just so you guys could get a better picture, because usually I stack up a whole bunch of boxes on my dresser and then I kind of plug my phone there. But I wanted to give you guys a closer look at it. So first we'll get into the smaller accessories with the hands, and then we'll go into the weapons. So the first set of accessories that he comes with straight out of the box are the keys that you collect throughout the game through the Leon campaign, except the heart key. He does not get the heart key, that's Claire, but I'm glad that they just included it there just for the look sake. But they're very well sculpted pieces, as you guys could see. They have a see-through material with the colors inside. Here, let me just get some light through there. It's got like a translucent type of see-through material in there, just like what it would look like in the game. Very nice set of accessories right here for these. I'm glad that they included these, even though they don't have a specific hand that you could put them in. But you could probably like put some putty in one of the hands and then like have him hold it, maybe with this hand, if you want to do it for like a photo shoot or something. The next accessory that he does come with is a second knife. This is different from the combat knife with everything. Usually how the blade is, it's got some dark and then coming into the silver part at the edge of the knife, and it's got a gold hilt with a black handle here. Very nice piece. I don't know if I'll be having him posed up with this. If I ever have him posed up with the knife, I'd probably just go with the combat knife on his belt. But still, a very nice sculpted piece and well painted. I'll probably just put that to the side. The other set of accessories that he does come with are these ammo boxes, which are highly, highly detailed. Like, these are literal, just printed, just pieces of paper around plastic, but these are straight up from the game, the in-game models. It even has a price tag on this one. This is for the M1911 that he gets in his second playthrough. But yeah, I'm just super impressed with how these look. These have like clear writing on them. You could probably read, but this is like the closest that my phone will get to focus. But yeah, these are impressive. The amount of detail in these, like you could just read it. That's crazy. Same with the handgun box, which also has some ammo pop out of it. This is for his Matilda in the game. And then you also have the shotgun shells, the Steel Boy shotgun shells for, of course, his shotguns. These cannot come out. I've seen people pull them out in Justin's collection. In his video, one of the photos he has, it's like propped out. I don't know if he ripped it out of the box or not, but I don't want to try and do that. I think it looks perfect as it is. But yeah, extremely well done on these ammo boxes. How they printed the logos and everything on the paper and then, put the bullets inside. Very impressed with that. The other set of accessories that he does come with is a grenade and a flashbang. The grenade has a greenish color or an olive green color to it, and it's got some weathering of some silver on the bottom here from just wear and tear. But yeah, you could probably pull the pin out and pull this handle up. I don't want to try it, but because you'd have to probably rebend that metal piece on the other end, take it out, and then just put it back all together. But I believe that you can take this handle out. That's pretty impressive. Same thing with the flashbang. It does have a paper wrap around it, which I'll have to re-glue because it's kind of coming apart here at the end. I do want to fix that. But it says flashbang caution, that kind of stuff. You don't want to get blinded by one of these things. It comes with two sets of pins, which just hang on there, but it's very nice detail. You can hang these on the belt due to this part right here, the little clip. You can hang them on the back of the belt to make it video game accurate. But I'm glad that they included these two pieces. Before we get into the hands, these are the Matilda accessories that he comes with, which I will assemble during the photo shoot, give you guys a good look at it. This is the stock that you apply to the back of the gun for, added accuracy and support. And then you get the extended magazine, which kind of pops out a bit more than the regular magazine. And then you get the muzzle brake, which looks really good. Very well sculpted pieces. I mean, there's not much to the paint job on them, but they're still really nice that they included these add-on accessories that you could put onto his pistol, which is quite amazing. Right before we get into the weapons, let's get into the hands. He comes with only 4 pairs of hands. One of them is a shooting or a gun holding hand. One of them is this kind of open grip hand that you could have for the grenade launcher pose, or if you want to have him holding like a pistol with both hands. Not much else to that hand besides those two that I've seen. But for these other hands, this hand right here is used to grip the shotgun handles, like right here, or the SMG, or probably pose them up with some grenades. Or he also does come with another accessory. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He comes with a first aid spray as well, which is really nicely sculpted, really nicely painted. And it even has some detailing on it, first aid recovery spray. Sorry, I forgot to put that in. But yeah, you could have this hand for posing up some of the, some of the first aid sprays, the grenades, or possibly even the keys, like I said before, if you put some putty in, because those are too skinny of a piece to have them. But all these hands look identical. They have this fingerless glove look to them, or it is a fingerless glove, but it has some grays and some silvers, I believe, to make it look like a worn look. It's kind of glossy in a way, but besides that, these do the job. There's not too much detail to them since they're not like a full form hand. There is a glove covering it, but it's got some padding to it and some wrinkles here at the bottom. Thankfully, the pegs that hold the hands, they're not too, like, you don't have to force them into the peg, or you. I mean, for me, I didn't have to heat them up with a heat gun or put them in warm water so that they could fit the pegs. Like, they slip on pretty easy and they stay firm. No like looseness or anything like that. But yeah, very nice detail on these hands. Like I said, all of them look identical, so just kind of showing you guys one, you get the idea of the rest of them. But this hand right here is for holding the flashlight, and you could also use this to hold the knife. Normally, I've tried using this knife with this hand, but it doesn't really seem to hold that well. But with the combat knife, since it has that little focus, please, that little ring piece that you could place on the thumb, and it holds a bit better. But I'll show you guys a pose of him with a knife in the photo shoot that's coming up later in this video. But I just wanted to show you guys all the accessories he comes with. But yeah, he does come with 4 pairs of hands. I have seen people complain or just, say, oh, I wish he came with more hands. And I totally agree. 4 hands is kind of a little bit, like, if they added probably a pair of 6 hands in the figure, that'd be great. I don't know what type of poses they would have done, but it would have been nice to have at least an extra pair of 2 hands. The other the other accessory that he comes with is these extra hand pegs, and I applaud Damn Toys for doing this. I really appreciate when companies actually put extra hand pegs just in case you break the original ones, because if you do, you're kind of shit out of luck. Unless you could find some on eBay, but they give you an extra pair of these, which I really appreciate. All right, so with all those accessories out of the way, let's get into the nitty gritty. The nitty gritty of the weapons. The first set of weapons that we will look at is the fully upgraded pump shotgun. So basically, this shotgun is this shotgun just with an added stock and a longer barrel. In the game, you collect parts for your guns to make them better. But this one is a very nice sculpted piece. The paint job's there. It's all plastic. Nothing's metal or wood. But this stock right here and the handle for the shotgun make it look like it's actual wood with some nice paint applications. Make it look like the streaks of a wood piece. It's got some metallic paint, black metallic paint on it. And the cool thing is you could actually... Oh, sorry. You could actually move this piece. Come on. There we go. This one's a bit stiff, but you could actually move this piece and it moves the chamber inside, which is really nice. Same thing with this shotgun here. It does the same thing. You could also, you know, move it. Sorry about the one hand, guys. Just trying to do this a bit. There you go. But yeah, the shotgun's really well done. All the long guns, including the missile launcher, come with a strap, so you could put it on his back, maybe equip him with another weapon as well. But yeah, really good job on the fully upgraded shotgun. Really nice added piece. Same thing with the regular shotgun, the first shotgun that he gets in the game, the unupgraded one. Still has that metallic paint job over it and some black handles. Nothing too much to this. This is like a standard like assault shotgun. Um, some of the paint has scraped away, I will be honest, but that was kind of my fault because I had them in like a shotgun grabbing pose, which you guys saw earlier in the video. I believe that scraped off some of the paint, but it kind of adds like a worn look to it, but I'm probably not going to be doing that again. Uh, but yeah, just be very careful if you're trying to do poses like that. Don't be an idiot like me. But yeah, thing with this shotgun. Really well done. Wish the paint was a bit better on that one to hold for those types of poses. The next piece that he comes with is an MP5. The sight does come on and off. It is kind of easy to come off, but basically it slips on as easy as it does come off. It's a full sight. It doesn't have a see-through. It's just kind of holographic. Or not holographic, but you know what I mean. It's not a see-through, but makes it look like it's a see-through sight. You could pull back the stock, make it longer, make it shorter, and you can take the magazine out for some bullet detail. Oh, no, there goes the sight. Well, you guys know what the sight looks like. There we go. The magazine has some bullet detail to it. But you cannot pull anything back on this gun. All it has is the extended stock and the removable magazine. But still, the detail on it is very well done. You can see all the little bits and pieces that go into a gun. I believe, yes, you can move the safety, which is really cool. But yeah, very well done piece. It's got a really nice strap to it if you want to have him posed up with that. The last two weapons that he comes with are the M1911, which is a really nice piece. You could remove the magazine. It's got all bullet detail. You can pull this back, but this little chamber here won't push back. You kind of just, or this pushes back, but not this part, this little nub right here. Usually Damn Toys, when they make their pistols like that, they usually you know, do that kind of thing where they have this move back and then also the chamber moves back, but not with this one, which is totally fine. But very well, nice sculpted piece. It's got a wooden handle. No, it's got a wooden handle to it. Same thing with the metallic paint, gunmetal paint. Very well done piece. Really enjoy it. And then the piece of resistance is the big, huge grenade launcher. This thing packs quite a punch. It is heavier than the other accessories. It is not metal, unfortunately, which, actually, no, that's not unfortunate. I'm glad it's plastic, because if it was metal, I would not be able to pose Leon up with this thing. This is already heavy as it is. And yeah, it's got a lot of great detail to it, especially in the missile chamber here. It's got a sight that can move up and down for some detailing. It's got a nice, great olive paint job to it with some metal scuffs of paint here and there to make it look like it was down and dirty. You can see the missiles inside. It's just too dark to see them, but in person you can see those. And you can actually, oh, come on. Darn. Hold on, sorry. You can pull this part out and using this part. Do be mindful though, with this little piece right here, I've had to super glue this back on, but this piece is very what do you call it? It's just very easy to break off, so be very mindful when playing with this part. this can break off. But it does have its own strap, which you can have him hanging on the back, and you can also pose him up with the actual missile launcher, and it looks really cool. And you guys will see that in the photo shoot. But yeah, that's all the accessories that Leon comes with in the Dan Toys Resident Evil 2 figurine. Besides the stand and the backdrop that I showed you guys earlier. But yeah, he comes with a whole bunch of stuff. I think this is worth the value. If you guys could still find it anywhere, I definitely recommend picking this figure up. Like I said, Giant Toy, I believe they still have it on sale. It's about $280. They provide free shipping. Same with some of the other figure selling places online. And but Giant Toy is the only one that I know that still has this up for sale and is in stock. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope this review kind of showed you if you want to get this figure or not, if it's still available. And I'm sorry that the lighting was a bit bad, but it's the best that I could do. And hopefully you guys got a pretty decent look at him right here. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll have him in a couple other poses here in this next couple shots that I took during my photo shoot. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one and stay safe.